It was the red-eye flight from Las Vegas. Pretty much everyone on board was sleeping. One woman in the back was woken up in the most disturbing way.
I've never been more ready to come back home until the end.
Detroiter Alicia Beverly could not wait to get back, ironically, from Sin City.
It's just a girls trip.
Ironically.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, have fun.
Monday night, curled up in a back seat next to her sister on board a Delta flight. Alicia was asleep until
It started to get warm on this side of me.
in that sleepy haze right at eye level, something unexpected.
Poor girl.
And I seen his private area out, so I screamed, and that woke everybody on the plane up. By the time I actually looked at him and I see him shaking himself off, I'm like, this man just peed on me.
Her scream getting the attention of an off-duty officer on board.
In the midst of me doing all that, I looked, it was like a puddle of pee in the seat.
Alicia says the officer rushed over, restraining the man, who turned out to be a well-known pastor from North Carolina. Sources tell us.
Now, I went searching. I cannot find who this man is. I even went to the Reddit boards because I figured if there's no news organization posting it, but it's a well-known pastor. Well, he is blaming it on, he's pulling a Roseanne and blaming it on Ambien. My problem with this is that I could not find the name of the pastor. Because after doing this story, you goddamn right I wanted to play video of the pastor and be like, this motherfucker pissed on a girl. I can totally see it. I've had friends, I've seen them on Ambien, they've done some crazy fucking shit. But if you're on an airplane, you have to take responsibility for the fact, and like you pissed on a girl. I feel so sorry for her. And because like at first I'm laughing about how funny it is that a stupid ass pastor pissed on somebody. They attempted to piss in the fridge on Ambien, or they were just fucking crazy? I know the kind of people you've been around. I can totally see being on Ambien, but on the flip side of that, like, dude, you shouldn't have. Well, there's a lot of parallels between Ambien and Xanax. Those two, they have some similar traits. But it's his responsibility to not take an Ambien when he's on a fucking plane. Especially in the middle of a pandemic.
The pastor had an apparent bad reaction to a sleep aid.
He didn't say anything the whole time he was standing there.
Just like you were a bathroom.
That's fucked up. Just like you were a bathroom.
Sat in those wet clothes for hours.
See, this is the part that sucks.
Detroit Metro, where the pastor was taken into custody. He hasn't been charged yet. The FBI handles incidents in the air. They'll make a decision on charges. Meanwhile, Alicia is filled with anxiety.
I left work yesterday because I couldn't stay, but I had to tell him why I needed to leave because
I want to hug her.
it was a lot. Like, my anxiety was really bad.
Yes.
Since then, I probably only got maybe like 4 hours of sleep.
She's grateful, though, for the officer who took charge.
I'm literally very thankful that he was on there and something was able to be done right away, and it wouldn't have been like my word against his. It was somebody on there to actually see.
We spoke with the pastor's camp by phone. They're choosing not to comment right now. As for Delta, they referred us to local police.
See, I'm upset that I don't know who the
Fox 2 News.
pastor's camp is. That pisses me off.